Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nikki and Brie Show. And it's really exciting on this couch right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hi, Nikki.
Hi, Brie.
Are you just filled with so much bliss right now?
Oh, my gosh. I'm still on cloud 9.
I bet.
So, everyone, I literally landed at the airport and drove straight to Brie's house to talk to all of you and Brie. So, it's the first time I've seen Brie since Monday Night RAW.
And there's so many questions I have for you.
I love it.
So, if you didn't see, which I'm shocked if you didn't, but if you didn't see, Nikki debuted on WWE Raw last night on Netflix, and it was really exciting in Phoenix, Arizona.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it was just so exciting to be back home on Monday Night Raw.
When was the last time you were on WWE TV?
So the Raw before Evolution. So about 6 years ago.
Oh my!
And
gosh.
it's different than just doing.
Long?
Yeah, it's different than just doing Rumbles. You know what I mean? So I had nerves all day, but it was also just extra amazing because not only did I feel like I was back home, but to be in Phoenix, Arizona. And did you hear that crowd last night? They were just incredible. They were on fire.
Well, I thought it was really cool too that Mom, JJ, V, and Alice and Maddie
And
Claire. Like, you had family too in the crowd watching. And even though Phoenix was 106 degrees.
Yeah, but we were in the
building.
Like,
no, I know. Even though it was so hot, it was like.
But their morning was gorgeous. I sat on Mom's patio and had coffee before going to the arena.
Yeah, it had to be.
I made sure to get my glam done because I've been seeing you Netflix. You're like filming everyone's entrances in the building. So I was like, okay, well, we're going to start looking on point.
Yeah.
The minute I walk in.
Well, what I loved is when you walked in, I saw the La Grande orange cup.
You know it.
I'm like, I hope LGO saw that.
They did. They reposted on their social, but you know me. I'm like, you know us. Anytime we were in Phoenix, we always stop at LGO. I had to get my ice green tea. So that was nice. It was the full circle moment, as you know, like being backstage at the Phoenix Arena already. There's just so many memories that pop in. And then, you know, all the crew. So not only our crew, who I was like, everyone's still here, but then also the Phoenix Arena crew, because I am a hometown girl. There was just already so much love. And then I have to say, Brie, like that backstage is so awesome.
How is it now?
It's really fun. It's peaceful. It's just really nice. It just feels calm, if you know what I mean. Like,
why
it's
do you
just
feel
a
like it's
different aura.
Why do you think it's different than
aura,
before?
I don't know if that'd be the word, actually.
Ambiance.
Like feels, just vibes. I'm not sure. It's just, I mean, everyone is just super happy. Everyone's really, you know what it is? It's a positive environment. Everyone's really uplifting of each other. Everyone really supports and motivates each other. And I don't think it always was that way. So you were more timid or scared, or you just didn't have the support. You know, you were afraid to make a mistake. But here they're just, why am I like not thinking of the word? It's because I'm so tired.
I don't know, open?
Well, like helpful and anyways.
Now you're making my brain hurt.
Whatever. Yeah.
Welcoming.
No, but like, you know, when you help out a lot, like
helpful.
When someone helps you out a lot.
Helpful?
No. I mean, yes, but like, anyways, it'll come to me.
When they help you out a lot?
Well, like when people are just
accommodating.
Anyways, never mind. It'll come to me.
Yeah. Oh, well, I love that.
Yeah.
I know. I wish I could.
And that locker room is just so incredible. Like, it's just really nice to be in a great female talent. Like, they had my own locker room for me, and I was like, no way, I'm going to female talent. Like, I want to be with them.
Yeah. And how was it? It was good.
So
was it
fun.
weird, like walking in?
No, I mean, you know me, I'm always like a little shy, which people don't expect. Not shy, but you know. And then it became warm and fun so quick.
Is it still the pink trunks?
Still the pink trunks.
Is Renee and our mountain mamas still tagged on there?
Oh, I didn't even look. I'll look. All that is still the same. I mean, Jenna catering, everything is still the same in that way.
Whoa.
Yes. And she looks so cool. She had like, a double nose piercing with like a metal coming across, but it was like, all of that is still the same.
Wow.
Joe Hickey and the merch guys.
No.
Yeah. It's just really, really cool.
That's incredible.
I know.
Wow.
And it was just so fun.
All right, and Nikki and Brie Show listeners, right now, I am about to do a backstage, and then I'm later going to go out there. It's been an incredible day. I've just seen everyone that I just love so much. This has been just the absolute best, catching up, of course, with Natty the most. I'm having so much fun with Maxine, but this has been so amazing. It feels like a dream. I'm so nervous. I can't believe I'm about to go out to hear this crowd. They're on fire, and it's so amazing to be home, back home at my hometown. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Do you hear them? It just makes the nerves go like crazy, but also the excitement. I'm going to treat it like a Nikki and Brie show live, right? Like a live show.
Okay, so when you found out that you were doing a promo segment with Liv, were you really nervous?
I mean, of course. You know, this is my thing is I haven't been on that kind of stage in so long, but I think what was helping me feel like relax the nerves a little bit is like the fact that we've done, you know, quite a few live podcast shows as well as hosting shows. That helps. So that relaxed the nerves a bit, but of course it's because, you know, I really wanted to deliver. I wanted to be great. I wanted, you know, the crowd to really feel it. I wanted everyone in TV land to really feel it. So, and it went off great. And I mean, you know me, I was shocked when Liv came out like a fireball. It was like incredible. I was like, oh shoot, like, whoa, like you felt that.
You felt
I mean, she came to the ring so fast. It was insane.
So Buddy goes, because we were watching, and Buddy's like, rude. She just interrupted Dodo.
Oh,
yeah, I was like,
that's
dying.
so cute.
Yeah, he wanted to hear what you want. Like,
yeah,
he wanted you to finish your thought.
Yes.
And so it was like really funny.
Oh my gosh. And then, even though it's only a few people that have said stuff, but I can't tell you how many times I went over Stephanie Vauquer's, I feel like I'm still saying it wrong, her last name. I even was asking her, but she says it, of course, in a beautiful Latina accent.
Girl, you're half Mexican.
Well, when I would repeat it after her, she's like, perfect. Like I was saying it amazing. But then you get in your head and then I'm like, wait, I can't let myself be hooked on just one last name or then I'm going to mess everything up. Because, you know, they're like I wanted to say a bunch of people's names. And so I didn't want to get too hooked on hers. But then I was asking people like, oh, they're like, no, you just say it like Vauquer, like think care at the end, you know? And then I'm like, okay, but then I wanted to say it with some spice. So I got to work on that. I'm so bad, like pronouncing. You and I with our pronunciation at times.
Don't even ask me because I butcher everyone's name. I butcher every single word known to the English dictionary. And I'm at a point in my life where I don't even apologize anymore. It is what it is. It's called Brieism, language, whatever you want to say.
But like, I love her. I mean, that Money in the Bank match was insane. And then the girls match last night was so awesome.
Loved it.
I mean, Monday Night Raw rocked last night.
Oh, it was so entertaining.
All of us, like we didn't even want to like go over our stuff because it's like, you just were so hooked on the screen. It was it was an epic night. And I was just so honored to be a part of it.
I know. It was really fun to watch.
And then I got hit with that finisher.
Oh, I saw, girl.
I still feel it.
I bet.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I just came back. I just got dressed. That was insane. The crowd here in Phoenix was absolutely amazing. They were on fire. I'm feeling so many things right now. I'm feeling blessed. I am feeling like excited, grateful. You all were so amazing. Everyone in the Phoenix arena, thank you for welcoming me home. Not only in Phoenix, but in WWE, everyone online. I'm just like so on cloud nine right now. This was all more than I could ever ask for. And I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this journey, this new era of Nikki Bella. So we're going to talk more about it on the podcast with Brie. Brie, I got to check your text, girl. Okay, bye.
And then the kids' reactions sparkly to it. Jeans. Oh, I bet. I mean, V and Alice. So one, it was really cool that V and Alice were in the crowd because that's the first time they've ever been to a show.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was cute because they were in their Fearless Nikki shirts. And so they were in the crowd. And JJ just said, and Mom and Maddie, they were so excited to see you. And then when Liv hit me with her finisher, they were like, or, you know, one of her moves, they were just like.
Couldn't believe it.
They were so upset.
I bet they were upset.
So they had to come back quickly to make sure I was okay.
That's so cute.
And then they, I told Jay, like, go up and introduce them to Liv just so you know it's cool. And Alice goes, no, I don't want to talk to Liv. I don't want to meet her. And they wouldn't.
That's so
It was
funny.
so cute.
I love that.
But they were very worried about me. But then JJ said V woke up really early in the morning, put on her Fearless Nikki shirt because she goes to camp today and was going to tell everyone about her Auntie Coco and
my
then
gosh.
all the wrestlers that she likes now. So it's super
Let's
cute.
hear. Do you know the list of wrestlers she likes?
You're
You're not going to butcher anyone's name, are you?
Oh, whatever. I felt like JJ texted to me. I didn't memorize it. Who did he say? They love Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Natty and Maxine. So love Natty and Maxine. AJ Styles, John. And then I guess she asked what Uncle Brian's name is because she wants to make sure Uncle Brian gets on her list.
That is so
But
cute.
those are all her favorites. And then they were in the locker room with me later and they were like playing wrestling and they were saying everyone's names. But I was shocked when they were saying some of the guys' names, you know?
Yeah.
Because just think that was like their first time watching live and like how crazy like the people they got attached to watching.
Oh, it's
But you know, I have to
crazy.
say there's so many kids in the Phoenix crowd. It was so fun. It reminded me from back in the
See
days.
that on TV.
Yeah, they were having the best time.
They really were.
Phoenix was having the greatest time.
Yeah. And it was cute because they showed, you didn't get to see this until you watch it back, but they showed some women who were dressed like you.
Yes.
Bella Army members with their signs, and it was really
And the one
cute.
who was crying, I just want to
know.
hug her.
I know.
I felt the love, Brie. Like that's why I'm on
love
cloud
that.
9. I felt the love in the crowd. I have felt the love on social media. I have just felt the love through family and friends reaching out and text messages. Like I'm on cloud 9 because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting just so much love and support and it just feels so good.
Yeah.
And it's just, it feels really good. It's
I bet.
nice. Yeah.
Well, when Buddy and Birdie were watching the package that they showed on you, a couple segments before your promo, Buddy goes, "You used to wrestle with Dodo?" I'm like, "Yes. Do we need to go to YouTube?"
Yeah.
Birdie's like, "Yeah, I've been at their matches. Like, mommy took Dodo out at a Royal Rumble." And Buddy was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you just don't watch that Royal Rumble. He watches the same one."
Yeah.
I mean, can you believe when you walked into my house, he was watching it?
No.
Nicole, he's addicted to that one.
That's why
He won't watch any other one.
Yeah, but he has to be at Evolution because he literally knows every female WWE wrestler.
And he'll tell you all about
Yeah.
like their stuff. Yeah.
He'll tell you all about him. Like he's gonna freak out at Evolution.
Oh,
He has to go.
I know.
Like he has to be there.
I know. I think I'll take him for
You,
sure.
I mean, how do you not?
I know. Well, you know how it is traveling with kids and the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Well, if I'm a part of it, Tay-Tay's coming.
I know. But you're his mommy.
Yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
true. I already hear the feet.
You can hear the feet.
You can hear the feet.
Those are the feet that come running to me in the middle of the night.
Yeah. But Brie was just amazing. And,
Who
you know,
was-
I have to say, I meant when I said last night about just being so proud of this women's division. You know, I did some media right before this and I was kind of saying the same to them, but you know, on here we get to elaborate a little bit more. It's, you know, impact means so many different things, right? And breaking barriers. It's not just about a moveset in the ring. It's about using your voice. It's about fighting for what's right. It's about breaking barriers, you know, and it's hard, I think, for a certain crowd on the internet to understand that. Like, you know, they'll hear like, hear about you paving a way because, you know, some people make comments when Io Sky said that to me and
They're called marks.
no, I know. But what they don't realize is paving the road isn't just about doing moves and what happened in the ring. It's also what happened outside of the ring and what it's done for women's wrestling as a whole. And I get for some of the young people or some of the ignorant men, let's just be honest. I don't even give a shit. They don't get it, right? Because they're just thinking moveset and they're thinking wins and championships. They don't think of the overall picture. And majority of the time it's because they're not a woman. They've never had a fight for what we've had to fight for. One, not only are they not a woman, they're not a WWE superstar.
Right.
So they don't understand it, right? But so a road paved is, you know, women that did so much more than that because they were fighting to do more of that moveset, more of what happens in the ring. So there had to be a huge fight outside of it. That's why, you know, when I said last night, and like, you'll get this, and a lot of people will, it's amazing to see like women pick up your blood, sweat, and tears, hold on to that. And I'm talking not just me, not just you, every woman from the past, right? That fought for women. Take that and make something even bigger with it, because that's what you want. And that is what these women right now are doing, from what they, you know, their athletic ability and what they are doing in that ring and beyond it. They have a lot of impact outside of it. And so I meant every word I said last night. I'm like being so proud and so grateful, because there is an insane amount of talent in that locker room.
I mean, every
that
time
match last night, you're just like, whoa,
it was incredible. And so many of their matches for the last couple years have been literally just insane.
Yeah.
And I know it's funny because I'm like, I'll straight up say, yeah, they're all better wrestlers than me. Yes, they're doing way bigger things than I did, for sure. But, you know, the one thing about pro wrestling is that everyone comes in with something different.
Yes.
And your little different sparkle is what sets the whole place on fire. And so it's hard for people to understand that. I think nowadays, it's very much
not a small group of people.
Only a small group.
Yes.
You are right.
No.
Marks.
But that's what makes this pay-per-view, WWE Evolution, so important and so amazing, is for the majority, we all understand the evolution of women's wrestling. Right. And that is what is so epic about this premium live event, is that you will get that. I do believe we're going to get 1, 2, or more women of the past. I mean, I feel like it'll be about it, the past, future, and present. And that is part of evolution, is when you see some of us like me from the past, I bring stuff from my era that I also fit into this new era. But I'm not here to say like, I am this new era. Do you know what I mean? But this is what is so fun about what we do and the evolution of it.
And that's why I'm so excited for WWE Evolution, because you don't know who is coming from the past. And it's fun to see girls from the past wrestle girls of today. I love it. And like,
I love the mix up of stuff.
Me too. And I like to be surprised, and I like things that I'm not expecting. Like, that's the fun part of pro wrestling.
Because you get to do that all year long. Like, it's going to be fun. You know, we're going to probably see some NXT girls mixed in with some of, you know, the SmackDown and Raw girls. And it's just, and then you're going to get some of the past girls. And then it'll be fun to see maybe a past girl with an NXT girl. Like, it all gets mixed up. We don't know what's going to happen, but the next few weeks are going to be so bomb on Raw and SmackDown of these stories coming together. I'm so fired up, so excited. And for all of you who don't know, WWE Evolution will be Sunday, July 13th. Please go get tickets and support the women.
Yes.
And the fans, I mean, that's why we've come so far, is the fans really do. But if you want to see a badass pay-per-view, it's in Atlanta, head there. But yeah, it's incredible to see. It's incredible to be a part of. And
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and I love that you said, like, Mom and I were talking earlier when you were on your flight home, and I'm like, Mom, you can go have an experience like you did, and you can come back feeling 2 different ways, either really, really good or really, really bad. And I go, right? Nicole is feeling really, really good. And I go, and yes, it's because the crowd was incredible. But I go, but the biggest part is the backstage.
Yeah.
I go, it shows you how incredible the women are there today.
Yeah.
Because of how great you felt.
Yeah.
It says a lot when you can walk into a locker room and people are just being positive and sweet and nice. Kindness goes so far.
Kindness goes so far.
But like, I could tell, you girl, I was almost going to get on a flight to Phoenix. I was going to say,
like,
bird and bed, let's go.
Yeah, I wish.
Because right before you went on, Nana called me and I was like, oh gosh, I got to pick it up.
Yeah.
But I was like, and I hit pause and I'm like, oh my gosh. Nana and I talked for 45 minutes.
Oh, I love it.
She got her house.
I need to call her.
Fully detail cleaned, like rugs, everything. She just needed to talk about how great her place smelled. We were just talking forever. And then she goes, and I need to know, has Nicole gone on?
Yeah.
And I go, she has. I pretend, cause I was about to watch it, but I don't want her to hang up with her. Right. And she goes, oh my gosh, did she get hurt? I go, well, she didn't wrestle. I go, but it was great, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, it was so cute. She was like, okay, I just need to know she did not get hurt.
Yeah.
But it was so cute. But then Brian then FaceTimed me. And I just see the thing on pause. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so like we're all talking. And then I go, Brian, I feel so bad. But like I've been dying to see Nicole's segment. And I know it's already aired. So can we call you right back? He's like, yeah.
Did he watch?
No, he was going to today.
Good.
He just was last night.
Tell me what he thinks.
Yeah, so exhausted. Brian has been hiking about 10 miles a day.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So he was like, a little just
I
like,
don't
you know
blame him.
But he was going to do it today.
You know, but real quick to go back to your kindness, like talk.
Yeah.
Like Rhea Ripley is the nicest person ever. You know, and we've always had him like but she's
always been so
just
cool.
so cool, but like just the sweetest.
Yeah.
And just so beautiful. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? She just is like, and there was even a few of us talking about it, but she is just so sweet. And like, and I just love
that.
Kathy Kelly.
She's hilarious.
She's hilarious, so sweet. And Scarlett, and you realize what a great character Scarlett is because she's so sweet and like what she can play. Like, there needs to be more of her.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. There was like, I'll be honest, just watching last night, like I wanted to see more.
Yeah.
And
even though I have to say we got a ton of women.
Oh, you did. So many.
And Io Sky is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's
so many
beautiful.
women, but it's always the best feeling when you're done watching and you want more.
Yeah.
That's what you want to feel.
Kyrie kicks so much butt.
I mean,
I was like, damn girl.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them.
So great.
Crush it. And
the timing was impeccable in that match.
And you know, I love that Bailey's back.
Oh my gosh, me too. I popped huge when her music hit.
Is just the best.
Or
she is like locker room leader. That one.
I love that.
And she's just
we'll talk about someone who's always has been the sweetest.
Been the sweetest. But you know, that's what I got to say about all the girls. Think of how big of stars they are now. Brie, they're all so humble and great. None of them have changed.
Wow.
And they can in the position they are now. And we've known women in the past that have, you know, with stuff they've gotten. None of these women have. They're all the same. They're all so sweet.
And that's why they're going to go even further.
Right.
You know, I believe that. I mean,
and then Natty. Natty.
Did you just love? Natty was texting me.
I mean, Natty's like, my girl
I can't believe
the whole
you're not
time.
here. I miss you. I'm like, Natty, I miss you too.
Everything Natty and I kept doing, Natty's like, this just feels like a total diva scene. It was like we were right back into it. Even people were like, dude, I feel like I'm watching a total divas segment right now.
Yeah,
like, it's just Natty and I were being Natty and I. And I love Maxine, by the way.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing. Right?
She's amazing. And she did the dark match, so technically opened up the show. That's how I always
feel. Mom texted
me
literally right after the match.
Brie, so good. Yeah. She's grown so much, but like, mark my word, she is going to be a huge star. She already is a huge star, but do you know what I mean? She's going to get into that women's division and just start to crush.
I love it.
And you know, she just has this energy, like the crowd can't help but just love everything she does.
She's like super bubbly.
Super bubbly.
It's so cute.
It's really cute. And I love her and Natty together.
Oh, they're great.
Great.
I like their outfits, how they match.
It's so cute.
It's
they
really
put in
fun.
a lot of effort, and that
tell.
goes a long way. Okay, sorry. That's,
it's I love like just seeing how happy you are.
And you know, another thing, because you'll understand this, because I've been getting asked this question a lot, like why? Like why now? Like why are you back? What's the why and how is it different? And you know, I said this when I was talking to Us Weekly earlier, because before this I was talking to Us Weekly and People, and after this I'm going to talk to Sports Illustrated. And with Us Weekly, I just, you know, I said back in the day, because we had to prove so much and we were fighting for women's wrestling and we wanted the world to have eyes on it and have the respect and the appreciation. And so back in the day, I was like trying to prove stuff to everyone. It was proving everything to everyone of what we can do, what I can do, you know, being the champ, being a tag team, whatever it was. It was all about proving everything to everyone else. And I told him, I go, this time around, it's about proving something to myself.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And that is truly what this comeback and this run is for me. And this new era is like proving things to myself. And also, because I was thinking about this, because people are like, especially since I got my hair.
Oh, girl, and the hair looks good.
You were doubting me.
I was okay, and
I kept feeling and having dreams, like, but no, I know this is just who I am.
But I will say why I doubt is because sometimes we look at pictures of us from 10 years ago, and I was nervous. You were expecting it to come out like that, and I didn't know if it was going to, so I didn't want it to be like.
And just, you know, people have been doing side by sides of me from 10 years ago. And they're like, it's like you're in the same era.
Oh,
like, yeah, with a few wrinkles, but you know. But you weren't the only one. After I did my hair, even everyone at the salon goes, oh my, I didn't know it was going to look this good. Like, this is your hair. Like, this is your good look.
It's, I mean, not that I want to say even better, but.
No, they all said that to me.
But you did go to the best.
The best. Yeah.
So
the best. Seriously.
No, it
Nikki,
came out
you're the best. What it made me feel too is like what this run is for all the women when they're like, oh, when you were in your prime, when you were, no. We can be in our prime at any age. We can be in a prime in our 20s, in our 30s, and in our 40s and 50s and so on. And so this is also for the women to show you that we can dream whatever we want to dream. We can go do whatever we want to do, and we get to decide when our prime is.
Right.
And this is my new prime.
I agree. There you go, girlfriend. And I also have to say this. When people say why not?
Yeah.
We love it.
Right.
Like, you don't have to just always be... Like, I get it. Like, at some point, you do have to retire to have babies. You have to retire because sometimes the business can outgrow you for a little bit, and it's other people's time, for sure. But, like, why not?
Right. Well, and, you know, I got to give it to my women and my Bella boys on social media, because even, like, we have the Bella Army, and then just the women fans of wrestling, they are all like sticking up for me and saying like the force of Nikki Bella is so forced online, the hate for me, which it is.
It is.
It's just become a thing. It's almost like people are just afraid to support me because they're afraid of whoever they follow is going to drag them.
Someone's gotten bots, because I started looking at some stuff.
Girl.
Bots. I'm like, who's wasting their money?
The hate is forced. I can even say that now. But what I love is the women have really stood. Bella Army has, and I love my Bella Army. And I loved how they were in that crowd last night when I like said Bella Army. Yeah. They were the best. But then there's all just women who are fans of wrestling. And it's been amazing to see them stick up for me, because you start to realize, I think it's taken people a while, but it's legit just woman hate. Like, because we were at the forefront. So it's like you're hating on it because of change. But like, I love how a lot of women have stuck up for me, because people don't understand, like we were talking about, what true impact is and like what that's about, and evolution, and, you know, all of those things. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone, like all the people online who've been sticking up for me, the fans, you know, the people in the crowd, the Bella Army. Like, I just so grateful. Like, God is so good, and he stood by me last night. You know, I said this before I went, because when I went out there, I didn't want to have memorized lines. I didn't, you know, I knew what I needed to say, but this is, you know, Carrie helped me with this, but I just said, God, I'm your vessel, and like, use me to get out what like needs to be said out here. And Carrie's helped me with that. And like, honestly, it really helped. Things just came, and it's crazy because you just speak from the heart in that way. And I truly felt that.
I agree.
So,
well, that's good.
Thanks, girl.
Well, I know I'm speaking for everyone that we can't wait to see what happens. And
you know, I'm going to be in Green Bay on Monday. So
there you go, girl. So if you're in Green Bay, go see Nikki.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd
Bella Army better.
Yes. I thought it'd be really fun to do a Nikki's ring return rapid fire.
Ooh.
Now, one thing we're not great at is rapid fire is one word.
Oy.
We don't give a paragraph.
Yeah.
One word. What comes straight to your brain. Okay. So I have a bunch of questions for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Describe in one word how it felt to touch down in Phoenix, Arizona.
Exciting.
What was your favorite match of the night at WWE Monday Night RAW?
Well, I mean, the women's Queen of the Ring match.
Perfect. Who gave you your first welcome back hug?
Stu, camera guy.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's crazy he's still there.
I know.
Incredible. Does he look the same?
Yes, he does.
Wow. Did you have butterflies or full-on anxiety backstage?
Butterflies.
What's one thing you definitely forgot to pack? I know.
Nothing.
Yeah. You forgot workout clothes.
Oh, you're right. I
And you had
forgot
to
workout
go-
clothes and I had to go shop.
Yeah. Who gave you the best advice before walking out?
Natty.
Oh, what'd you say?
Well, she's told me a lot, but Natty was the one who, like, because she saw me looking at my script and she goes, no, just speak from the heart. And she went in on this whole thing about speaking from the heart. She's like, you know what you're here to say. You don't need that. You know what you're here to say and you get to that. And you just, yeah. Natty's always the best in that way. She knows us so well.
She does.
So she's our day one girl.
She is our day one girl. Oh. What pep talk did you give yourself right before your music hit?
So it was what Carrie said to me. I literally prayed to everyone and I just said, and this is the first time I've ever done it in this way, but I just said, God, I'm your vessel and just please let the words come and let me do it in a way where I can connect authentically.
I love it.
Yeah.
What was the loudest chant you heard from the crowd last night?
This is awesome. During the women's match.
Were there any signs that caught your attention in the crowd?
I mean, I want to be a Bella and I love Nikki Bella.
There you go. What was your immediate thought when Liv's music hit?
Like, oh boy.
WTF?
Yeah.
What unexpected emotion surprised you the most last night?
Our truth.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a great promo.
I know.
It hit. I was like,
Look, I'm already getting chills
I
again.
know. And even Buddy was like, oh, is he going to cry? And I'm like, well, lots happened, Buddy, with him.
Ugh.
And it's incredible.
Look
and
at my chills.
Yeah, and inspiring what he's been through in the last couple weeks. And I really love it.
Well, there's no better feeling than when the fans are so behind you.
No better feeling.
And that's heel or babyface. The fans are a part of the story. They're a part of our industry. We can't do WWE without the fans.
Right.
So I felt our truth and like there's no better feeling. And I felt his emotions.
Yeah, because they brought him back.
They brought him back.
And that means the absolute world.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's life-changing.
It's life-changing. I mean, I remember Brian with the
Changed
Yes
his
movement.
life. Yeah, the Yes
and what
movement.
that did for Brian.
If you show up on this run, Brie, there better be yes chance.
What was Mateo's reaction to your return promo?
Oh, well, I actually see him right after this.
Oh, are you going to show him?
I'm going to show him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
love
he's
it.
seen it yet. Yeah.
No. You have to let us know.
Yeah.
Did you cry happy tears at any point? You're not a crier.
No.
Yeah, you're not a crier.
I was too excited and happy.
Yeah,
I was
happy.
like
Big
too happy.
Smiles.
Big smiles.
Cheeks were hurting.
Yeah, exactly.
After it was all said and done, how did you celebrate the night? Oh, I saw chips and salsa at Mom's place.
Well, I thought I was going to go to Global Ambassador. That was the goal. I really wanted to experience that place, but I was so tired. You know, you have all the levels of stress and, you know, I had a lot of nerves, even just the days leading up. So, I was just Mom, Maddie, Claire, and I around the table with some pulled chicken, pepperoncinis, chips, and
meal.
Topo Chico, and we all just chatted.
That's amazing.
It was fun. And then we had you on FaceTime joining
Yeah.
the table.
That's true. What is the one thing you want the Bella Army to know now that you're officially back?
That I love them so much. I miss them so much. And you are the reason why just even one night so far has been so incredible. And I'm so grateful. And I'm ready to do this run with all of you because I can't do this great if you all aren't by my side. So Bellolution, it's back and let's do this.
Okay, fearless Nikki, you got to hit us with some inspiration and affirmation.
Oh gosh, girl.
Come on.
I know.
I still feel that energy coming through you.
Yes. Okay. So there's nothing better than looking at life fearlessly, taking things on fearlessly. And I'm a great example of that. In the lowest of lows, I could have gave up. I could have went in a different direction, but I took things head on fearlessly. And I've also known that every era can be a great era and can be a prime era, and it's what you make it, and that you can dream at any time and make things happen. It's, you got to work for them, you got to earn them, but they can happen, whatever it is you dare to dream. And impact means so many different things. And to always know that, go into something and don't feel like, oh, well, if I only do this, that's the only impact I could have here. No, there's so many ways to make impact for something.
Sure.
And even if there's a lot of noise about it and it could be bad noise, cancel it out. That's what you and I both have done our entire careers. We have never cared about the bad noise. All we've ever cared truly is about empowering women and making things better for them. Right. And I will always continue to use my voice in that way, to use my platform in that way, to empower women, to, make sure women are heard, women are honored, women are congratulated. But it's just amazing to sit here and live my purpose, right?
For sure.
And so do the same. And I'm telling you, one day women are going to run this business.
Oh, yeah, they are. And I will say this. Birdie had a tea party earlier, and she had 3 friends come over, and it was so cute. She decorated a table, and then they wanted to see some Taylor Swift music videos.
Oh,
Think how far back Taylor goes.
Yeah.
So they watched like one from when she was in her teens.
I love
so then
that
one
fearless,
in her,
one.
Then one in her like kind of 20s, and then
Yeah.
recent. And I could hear them talking. They're like, wow, look how much she's grown up. Look how much she's changed, but they're still dancing and loving every second of Taylor Swift. And I was sitting there like cutting up like the bread and making the stuff, and I'm watching them. And I was like, see, these girls don't care that she's aged. They love every era of Taylor Swift.
Right.
Every era is the greatest era. And they actually commented, I would hear them comment always on her fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her lipstick. And like one music video, they get in a food fight or something. And then they're talking about like the food fight. Like, when you look at these innocent little ones, like to them, it's cute. Like they loved seeing her grow up.
Totally.
They love seeing her different eras. And that's what people are going to love about you.
Yeah,
They're going to love to
thank
see
you.
this new fearless Nikki era.
And that's what I love. It's, the different eras. And so, yeah. Okay. There's that inspo, Brie.
There you go.
There's going to be some more every week. And, I really want to, as we lead up to WWE Evolution, I want to bring on a female WWE superstar here every week to talk about their impact that they've had so far and what they want to continue to do with their platform and how they want to continue to empower young girls and women.
I love it.
Don't you love that?
I'm
That'd
ready
be so
for
fun.
it.
Let's do it.
All right, everyone. Well, you can watch today's episode on all of our platforms, especially YouTube. You can watch the full episode, but you can also see clips of today's episode on the Nikki and Brie Show IG page, Facebook, and TikTok. You can also hear today's episode on Stars 109. And also, if you have any questions for Nikki, or you just want to say, it was so fun seeing you on Netflix, WWE RAW, call us.
Please.
Yes, 1-800-GARCIA-2. That's right, right?
Yes. And also, everyone, just another reminder, if you live in Green Bay or you're near Green Bay, please come see me. I will be at Monday Night RAW, and I just want my Bella Army there with me every week. So I hope to see you all in Green Bay.
All right. Well, Nikki, I think you need to go take a nap.
I need to take a nap.
Go get you a nap, girl.
Yes. All right.